Imagine asking someone a simple question. Did you do it? They pause, just for a second. Then they look you in the eyes and say, no. Hours later, you discover the truth. They were lying. What hurts isn't always the lie itself, it's the question that follows. Why would someone risk losing your trust just to hide the truth? Most people think lying is about deception, but psychology suggests something deeper. Most lies aren't told to gain something, they're told to avoid losing something: respect, control, status, acceptance, love. The lie is often just the shield. The real story is what it's protecting. Meet Daniel. Daniel accidentally deletes an important presentation at work. His manager asks, "Do you know what happened?" Daniel immediately knows the truth. He deleted it. But another voice appears in his mind. If I tell the truth, they'll think I'm careless. So instead he says, "It wasn't me. Maybe the system crashed." For a moment, the problem disappears. Or at least it feels like it does. But something else quietly appears: fear. Now Daniel isn't just protecting a mistake, he's protecting a lie. Imagine everyone walks around wearing an invisible mask, not to fool the world, but to protect the version of themselves they want other people to see: competent, reliable, confident, kind, successful. When reality threatens that image, some people instinctively protect the mask, even if it means hiding the truth. The lie isn't always protecting the event, it's protecting the identity. Thousands of years ago, being rejected by your group could be dangerous. Humans survived by belonging. That need still exists today. When we believe the truth might lead to embarrassment, punishment, or exclusion, our brain searches for escape routes. Sometimes the fastest escape is a lie. Not because it's wise, because it feels safe in the moment. Here's where things become interesting. Imagine rolling a tiny snowball. At first, it's easy to carry, but every time you roll it forward, it grows. One lie becomes another, then another. Soon, you're no longer remembering the truth. You're remembering the story you created to protect it. The weight doesn't come from the first lie, it comes from maintaining it. Have you ever shown someone clear evidence they were wrong, yet they still refuse to admit it? It can seem irrational, but admitting the truth isn't always just admitting a mistake. Sometimes it feels like admitting, "I'm not the person I believed I was." The more someone's identity becomes attached to a belief, the harder it becomes to let it go. They're not only defending an opinion, they're defending themselves. Not every lie is malicious. Some people lie to avoid hurting someone's feelings. Some lie because they're afraid. Some exaggerate to impress others. Some minimize mistakes out of shame. Understanding why someone lied doesn't mean accepting the lie, but it does help you understand the person. And those aren't always the same thing. Every lie creates distance, not always because someone discovers it, but because the liar knows there's now a version of themselves the other person has never truly met. Real trust only exists where honesty can survive, even when honesty is uncomfortable. Think about the people you trust most. It's probably not because they've never made mistakes, it's because when they did, they owned them. Honesty doesn't make people perfect, it makes them believable. Ironically, the mistakes we try hardest to hide are often the ones people would have forgiven. The next time someone lies, don't just ask, "What are they hiding?" Ask something deeper. What are they trying to protect? Sometimes the answer is selfishness. Sometimes it's fear, sometimes it's shame, sometimes it's insecurity. Understanding the reason doesn't erase the lie, but it reveals the human being behind it. Every lie tells two stories. The obvious one is the falsehood itself. The hidden one is the fear that created it. When you learn to look beyond the words, you begin to understand people in a completely different way. Not because you'll trust every liar, but because you'll finally see what the lie was trying to protect. And sometimes that tells you far more than the truth ever could. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to How to Stick. Every week we uncover the hidden psychology behind the people around you, the choices they make, and the invisible forces that shape human behavior. One simple story at a time.